Welcome back, students. Today we are going to go with a wonderful chapter today. It will be a poetry and written by none other than Gurudev. As you can see in the board, the name of the poetry is The Hero, and it is written by Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore. Hero. Being a hero is a dream of all, isn't it so? Boys, they always want to do something so that they might be known as a hero in their own world. Similarly, this boy in this story does something which is so unusual. What he does is that he was on a trip with his mom, and his mom was sitting inside the palanquin. You know what is a palanquin? Palki, you say, no? And it is a very old story. So they were going through a jungle, and then what happened was that some group of dacoits, okay, referred here as bandits. Those dacoits or bandits, they came and they attacked. Okay, now this boy was a small boy like you people of 13 years of age. Okay, so this boy, what he does, he ferociously go and he rebels back, and then what he does is that he himself did not know that he won. He being the one man army, he will go and fight with those dacoits and he'll come out victorious. So this story is all about that wonderful tale, how does this boy show his heroic deeds. Okay, so we are going to do this. The name of the chapter is The Hero. Get ready with the books and pencil. This is a poetry, so make sure you understand it very properly. Read it. Just suppose for once I was traveling with my mother in a foreign land. So, just suppose, like it is an imaginary story. The first line tells us, just suppose, मान लेते हैं. Okay, so that means it is an imaginary story. Just suppose I was traveling with my mother in a foreign land. Foreign land means the land which you do not know, where you never go. And going to the far away place. Okay, and they were going to a far away place. बहुत दूर जा रहे थे. Mother, you were in the palanquin. Mother was there inside the palanquin. The picture is given in the book. You can see this is a palanquin. Okay, with its door slightly ajar. Slightly ajar means the doors were slightly opened, as you can see in the picture also. Okay, the mother is sitting inside. Ajar, slightly ajar means slightly opened. Okay, I was cantering along on a chestnut horse, raising clouds of dust. And I was cantering along. Students, the meanings which are there in blue are given at the back, so you can go through. I was cantering means I was horse riding. I was cantering along on a chestnut horse. Chestnut horse means chestnut horse, underline. So you can write down reddish, R-E-D-D-I-S-H. The color of the horse was reddish brown. Okay, so you can see. Okay, like the picture is also there. So the color of the horse was chestnut horse. So it is said that chestnut horse, raising clouds of dust. So he was sitting on a horse, and the horse was raising clouds of dust. This was so dusty when the horse rides. We have seen so much dust comes out. So clouds of dust was coming, and this boy was sitting on the top of the horse and the mother inside the palanquin. Understood this much? Next. When in the west the sun set and it was evening, it seemed we had reached the vast plain where the twin ponds are. So they were going on and the sun sets, and what happened? He thought that they had reached the place where they were going to, and they had reached the place where the twin ponds mean do pond ek sath. Okay, so they have reached their place where twin ponds were. Wherever we looked, it was utterly dark and empty. Okay, so wherever they looked, it was empty and dark. Inside the jungle, kaun rehta hoga? So it was all empty and dark. It was utterly dark and empty. Okay, there was not even a single man or beast. Nor a man was there, nor a beast. कोई जानवर भी वहाँ पे नहीं था. It was all sunsan, and it was all like quiet, and tranquility was there, which was going on. Okay, peace, everything. Okay, now. And mother, this seems to you made you afraid. And mother, मुझे लगता है इतना शांति देख के you might be feeling afraid. Okay, so this might felt you afraid. And you thought, to what strange place have we come? And you might be thinking that which place have we come? Okay, like why so silence out suddenly? Okay, so mother, you might be thinking this. I said, mother, don't fear. See, yonder is the bed of the dead river. So this boy said that, mother, please don't fear. Look yonder. Okay, look yonder means look there. okay, is the bed of dead river. So you can see the dead river. Dead river means a quiet, calm river. So he is saying to his mother that, mother, we are going to reach. See, this dead river is there and soon we are going to reach. Okay, dead river means like a river जिसमें हलचल नहीं है. Dead river, quiet, calm. Okay. All on a sudden, lo, who were coming there, shouting and raising a hullabaloo. Okay, so this word you can see out there, hullabaloo means, okay, what do you mean by hullabaloo? Hullabaloo means like, what you can say that, a crowd or a menace. Okay, people making so much of noise. Okay, so suddenly they can see that groups of men, they are in a hullabaloo. Understood? That means what they are doing is that they are shouting and they are coming. In fear, you were praying in your palanquin. Its bearers had fled to the nearby bush. So what happened? Listening all the terror coming by, his mother started praying. Okay, the mother started praying inside, sitting inside the palanquin, and all the palanquin bearers, जो palanquin उठा के जा रहे थे, those bearers, what they did was that they hid themselves under the bush. सब जाके झाड़ी वाड़ी में छुप गए. Okay, and the mother, she was praying inside, sitting inside the palanquin. That what is going on now? And were trembling in fear in their hiding place. And all the men, those who were palanquin bearers, they went inside the bush and they were praying. Understood? They were praying and they were trembling in fear. Okay, वो लोग भी डर के कांप रहे थे. I called out aloud, mother, why do you fear? I am here. So this boy is so, like the name says itself, hero. This boy is kind of a hero. सब डर गए, बच्चा नहीं डरा. The boy was not at all afraid. He said that, mother, why do you fear? I am here. Understood? Such a good thing. Okay, everybody was feared. The mother was also feared looking everybody, but this little boy, he was not feared. He said that, mother, why do you fear? I am there. Understood? Such a good boy. Okay, next. They had heavy clubs in their hands. Clubs means mote dande, sticks. Okay, they had heavy clubs in their hands, thick disheveled hair. Disheveled means ujle hue. Understood? Means huge, big, bade, matlab hairs, like you can see, disheveled. Understood? Disheveled hairs, and jaba flowers in their ears. Jaba means, like you know na, jaba is that hibiscus, red color. Okay, red color flower, which you can see the picture also. This hibiscus flower, jaba flowers on their ears. Okay, all the dacoits sabke kaan mein, this was a jaba flower which was stuck in their ears, and they had disheveled hairs. Okay, unorganized hairs. Okay, I told them, be aware, see my sword here, take one more step, I'll cut you all into pieces. So he said that, be aware, sabko bol raha hai, this boy is saying to all the dacoits that, be aware, I have a sword in my hand, if you come forward, I'll cut you all into pieces. Okay, in reply, they jumped up and shouted even louder, and they got more angry. They'll cut it into pieces. Okay, so they jumped over that boy, all of them, and what happened was that they shouted more louder than they were shouting. Okay, और चिल्लाने लगे जोर से. Mother, you told me, child, don't go there. I said, see what I do. The mother was saying that बच्चे उनके साथ मत लड़ो, please don't go there. But he said that, mother, I cannot go there, I will fight with them. Understood? The boy was so heroic in his deeds. He said that, mother, you said me not to go, now see, I'll go alone and see that I'll come out victorious. मैं खुद जाकर one man army जैसा अकेले I'll just fight with them. Okay, so I said, see what I do. देखिए मैं क्या करता हूँ. Spurring on my horse. Okay, the boy loaded on his horse. Spurring means, you know, when you sit on the horse, you kick the horse on both the sides, then what happened? The horse starts running more faster, so that is spurring on. Understood? Okay, so spurring on the horse, I went among those bandits. Okay, bandits means enemies. Okay, so horse में चढ़ के bandits के बीच में घुस गया, सबको काटते हुए ऐसे ऐसे, like a huge warrior. Okay, you'll be amazed to hear, आप सुन के चौंक जाएंगे, you will be amazed to hear, with my sword and their shield, what a great fight was there. So the boy had a sword and they had a shield. Shield means that which you had, no, like this way, which you hold and you fight like this in a war. Okay, gold plate जैसा होता है. Okay, you hold it from the back and you, that is a shield which protects you. Okay, so they had a shield and he had a sword, and what a fight was it. Okay, some of them took to the heels. Took to the heels means har मान जाना, and many of them got killed. Okay, you must have feared after fighting alone with so many brigands. Brigands means which you can go outside. Brigands means people who attack travelers. Okay, people, those who attack travelers are known as brigands. So you must have feared after fighting alone with so many brigands, your son had died. So the boy is telling that the mother might be thinking that you might have thought that your child is dead. After fighting so much with the enemies, your child must be dead. Understood? But sprinkled with blood and wet with sweat, खून के छींटे उसके बॉडी में पड़े हैं because he had fought a brave battle, and then खून से cheat was there, that is sprinkled with blood and wet with sweat. Okay, और पसीने से भीगा हुआ, लथपथ, which you say. When I came back and told the fight is over, okay, you came down from your palanquin, you kissed me and took me on your lap and said, luckily my child was there, otherwise what a great calamity it would have been. So the boy comes and says that, mother, the fight is over, mom. Okay, and the mother says that she comes out from a palanquin, she hugs the boy and kisses the boy on his forehead and takes it, उसे गोद में उठा लेता है and says that, luckily my child was here, otherwise what a great calamity it would have been. Luckily मेरा बच्चा यहाँ पे है, नहीं तो क्या अनर्थ हो जाता, what calamity would have been. Understood? Every day so many things happen, not all of them are so important, but why doesn't it happen? As I sometimes imagine कि ऐसे रोज होता है लड़ाई वड़ाई, why does it happen? I sometimes imagine, is it so necessary to fight? It would have made a capital story and everybody would listen in amazement. My elder brother would of course shrug in disbelief. How is such a thing possible? So he is saying that ऐसे stories तो बहुत चलते हैं, and when I'll go back home I'll tell this to my brother, my elder brother, he would shrug in disbelief. Shrug means put your shoulders up like this. So his brother would shrug in disbelief. Brother को विश्वास ही नहीं होगा, बोलेगा ऐसे ही बोल रहा है. Understood? But it was true. Okay. अच्छा, why would his brother, उसके बड़े भैया उसको क्यों नहीं मानेंगे? Like this brave story, उसने सच में लड़ा था, क्यों नहीं मानेगा? Because the brother thinks that, for he is a weakling. Weakling underline, write down weak person. The brother thinks that my small brother is a younger brother is a weak person, so he cannot fight. Okay, but our neighbors would say, but मेरे पड़ोसी आकर के मुझे ये पक्का बोलेंगे that luckily the mother and her child by her side. The mother had a child by her side. Thank God the mother at least has a child by her side. So this would be said by the neighbors or the padosis. Okay, so this was a wonderful chapter. So with this we come to the end of this chapter. I guess you understood it very properly. Okay, this is just a story of heroic deeds, the boy, how he played, how he saved his mother, came back. In the next we are going to go with the question answer of this series. Okay, till then, if you have any doubt, you can always go back and look through the video once again so that you clarify all your doubts again before heading with the question answers. Okay, thank you. Yes, we are back again. We are here with the solutions of the previous chapter that we have done, the hero. So you can see the answers out here. Before this, I would like to say that all these handwritten notes are duly provided in the description box. You can go and simply click the links, download the PDF and write it as per your feasibility. Now, we are discussing the same answers out here also. Now, the first one will be the option B. Option B is an imaginary event. Okay. Next will be the story is told in first person. That is option A. Third one, the boy imagines himself as very feeble. No, it is what? Number A, that is brave. Number 4, the boy's older brother would be what? Believing him? No, disbelieving his story. Okay. Next, read the poem carefully, answer the following questions. Who are different characters the boy mentions in the poem? Now the characters are the boy's mother, his chestnut horse. Chestnut, I told you, no, red color horse. The palanquin barriers, those who were carrying the palanquin. Barriers or carriers, both are same. Okay. The gang of bandits, डाकू के लुटेरे के झुंड. The amazed listeners, those who were listening his stories. The disbelieving brother, his brother, and the neighbors, those who were there beside the boy. Number 2, how old do you think the boy is? What do you think? How old is the boy? There is no age mentioned in the poem, but how old do you think? We think that the child might be very young, in a very young age. Why? Because he is having childlike fantasies. Hero बनूंगा, ये करूंगा, like this kind of fantasies. Why is there? Because he might be very child. अगर mature होता, he would not have said that hero बनना, ये करना. So ये बचपना वाला, so childlike fantasies are there. So it makes it very apparent that the boy is a childlike, a small, quite young boy. Okay. So this was option 2. Number 3. What is the incident in which the boy takes part? Incident क्या था? The incident, the boy takes part in preventing an attempt of burglary. Burglary means like dacoity, okay, or chori, anything, by a gang of bandits, enemies, while he and his mother was traveling to a distant land. Next, these are broad answers. Number C, discuss the answers. The first question is, how does the poet make the poem interesting? Give 2 examples from the poem. The poet makes the poem interesting by speaking about an imaginary event in which all the characters act in an imagined way. ये सब काल्पनिक घटनाएं हैं. Understood? It is all imaginary story. It is nothing true event. Moreover, the poet includes a detailed account about an attack by a band of bandits, thus making the poem more interesting. Clear? Next is, how is the last stanza different from the other stanzas? Why do you think? We think that the last paragraph is different because he no longer speaks of an imagined event. The other speaks of simple reality. Okay. He also records the reaction of the different people in the story. Who are the different people? One is the brother, other is the neighbors. Okay. So now you can pause the video and you can copy down if you want to. And the next answers are coming by. Hello. I guess you have completed the part that we have already done. Now here at the back some answers. Now the third question says that, what is the boy's image of himself? No, कैसा सोचता था boy खुद को? How does it differ from the images his mother and brother have? Totally contrast, isn't it so? The boy thought himself to be very brave. And what does the mother and the brother thought? Weakling. Weakling means, let's see. The boy imagines himself to be brave and courageous, someone capable of fighting off bandits. On the contrary, his mother thinks he is not strong enough and his brother thinks him considered as a weakling. Weakling means a weak person, okay? Next question, do you agree to the boy's opinion? Yes, I agree, because the boy is genuinely brave and powerful. I agree because the boy was genuinely brave and powerful. जो ऐसा सोच सकता है, of course वो कर भी सकता है. Understood? और जो सोचता ही नहीं है, he thinks himself that I am weak, I am बीमार, I am this and that, वो वैसा बन जाता है. The way you think, that you become. Your thoughts manifest. So the boy considers himself to be very powerful, very capable of doing, very brave. So he was brave and I agree to him. There is nothing doubt about this. Okay. So the way you think, that you become. So the boy was thinking bravely. He was a brave person. So I agree to this. With this we come to this end of the chapter. I guess you'll copy down the notes properly and we'll come back again. Till then, take care. Thank you very much.